Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? So, thank you for being patient. I've had to make a major transformation. My office has always been in my dining room, and my husband retired a couple months ago, so I played hell finding a way to work when he's in there with the TV on and rambling around the house and making noise. So, since family's coming over tomorrow, I had to clean out the dining room and move into my spare bedroom, which I've needed to do for a long time. So, see, different background behind me. I'm not sure exactly what all I'm going to have decorated in here. But anyway, enough of that. Just wanted to explain. Um, so, he comes in. And you know how this works. Just don't forget, this is not exact science. You might have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. And if something doesn't make sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, I know what he's talking about. He comes in. Now, I know that he looked like he could have something a little foreign, in his blood. Did I say that right? Good grief. I don't want to be politically incorrect and get in trouble with some. Anyway, but he comes in like like the Japanese do, and they're real. And I don't know that he's got any of that in him, but there's a reason he's bowing in great, great reverence of you, like he's honoring you. He's not praying. He's literally bowed down, honoring. I don't know what the top of my hair looks like. He's literally honoring you. So something you've done recently, or maybe the way you're moving forward with your life, the things you're doing in your life, he is in honor of you. And it's like exuding from him, like from every fiber in his body. He says he's in awe of you, AWE, very proud of you. He's, whoa, I'm sitting on a wobbly chair. I thought it was going to fall. He's very proud of you, very proud of you. He's proud of the woman you're becoming. He's proud that this did not make you a harder person, that this did not make you hard. He says, say it like I said it, that this did not make you hard, which he means didn't turn you into a bitch over losing him. He says, that's right. Gotta be careful with some of them, they correct me. And that's just fine. I'm here to get his message across. He says, you're finally making some steps towards the right direction. And he's very proud of that. He couldn't have asked for a more beautiful girlfriend. You're so much fun. Got a little fire in there too. Is somebody's birthday coming up in December? He keeps talking about, he keeps mentioning Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. I don't think he's talking about me, or maybe your birthday's in December. He's acknowledging somebody's birthday in December, but it's not me. He said, yes, you too. Oh, he says, I deserve to be honored for my birthday. Sorry, this chair keeps scaring me. It keeps acting like it's gonna break. I better get me a sturdier one. Getting nervous. He says you've recently been looking at pictures of him. Like he's showing like looking on your phone and scrolling through some pictures of him and thinking about him. And he knows that. And he's very honored. Very honored that he had the privilege of being with you this lifetime. He's showing you eating a bowl of noodles, and they don't look like spaghetti noodles. It could be spaghetti, but that's not, it's more like a bowl of ramen noodles or something. Oh, I haven't had those in a long time. I love those. I think he's trying to validate that he's been around. So it could have been 5 minutes ago, it could have been last night, it could have been within the last week or something. He's not. He's showing two fingers. So I don't know if that means 2 hours, 2 days. I don't think it'd be 2 weeks, 2 months. So he's trying to validate that it's him, which I always ask him to do. At least give me a couple of them. He's telling me to look at my watch. Okay. I put a new. He's crap. See the face of my watch? Oh crap. See the Grinch? And on the side over here, I can't get my arm twisted enough where you can see it over here. It says stink, stank, stunk. That's the Grinch. And the Grinch, oh, the Grinch is holding, oh, I thought he was holding a Christmas bulb. Well, there's some Christmas bulbs at the top. I think he's holding a face mask. I thought that was a Christmas bulb at first, but now that I look at it, anyway, I don't know what it is about my watch that he wanted me to show you. Did he like the Grinch movie? Did you call him a Grinch? Did he call you a Grinch? I don't know where he's going with that, but I just put that on there a while ago. Could be something about the stink, stank, stunk. Mm-hmm. Or did you recently just change your watch face? Did you recently get a smartwatch? Not sure. He says, thank you for honoring me. And at first, it felt like honoring him by remembering him and thinking of him all the time, thinking of him enough to do this more than once. And I never try to beg people to do that. That's not what I'm saying. It's something else. You just recently done something to honor him, whether it was framed a picture and gave it to someone or did something in honor of him, maybe not like a memorial or something. Well, I don't know. He's not saying what it is. You just did something to honor him. And it's not just this, but this is part of it. He says, but you don't have to keep doing it. Because I am there with you. In spirit. Heart and soul. But soon it will be time for you to move on. But I will still be there in spirit. My chair did it again. Dang it. I'm gonna have to change chairs. Scary. It wouldn't be funny on video to watch me fall down. Well, yeah, maybe it would. He wants me to show you my shirt. Maybe you have one like this. Maybe you've said this before. Maybe he thinks you need one, or maybe he's saying you do it. It says, "Buckle up, Buttercup." I can't stand tall enough. You just flipped my witch switch. So not sure what he's referring. He's laughing hysterically. Laugh. Did you used to have a little tissy fit when you get mad sometimes? He's still laughing hysterically. He says, "Gotcha." Whatever that means to you. None of my business. You're the cream of the crop. Mm. He mentioned saltgrass, but then he made it look like seaweed. And I don't even know what saltgrass is, or if there is such a thing as saltgrass, but he said saltgrass. There's a restaurant called Saltgrass in a town an hour from here where I bought my camper. Love it. It's a great place to eat. So if you have a place, and I'm not sure he's talking about an actual restaurant or something you've eaten. Again, we're back to the food. Whether he's talking about a restaurant, don't know. He's not elaborating. So again, he's mentioning December, but he's talking about Christmas. And he wasn't that when he mentioned December before, he was not talking about Christmas. I don't know if you have a special ornament that you're going to use in honor of him, or a special ornament that he liked, something about decorating at Christmas, something about something in honor of him at Christmas. That's still not the honor thing he was talking about a minute ago either. This is a whole new deal. Whole new deal. Like, do you have a special ornament that was his, or he gave you, or something, or you got one in memory of him that you're going to hang? You're such a lovely person. So he comes up behind me and he throws his arms. He's standing up, so he throws his arms around my neck. Like, throws his arms around my neck. You should feel that. And if you haven't started feeling it yet, you will. And like I always tell people, everybody feels the energy different. Don't know exactly for sure how you're going to feel it. You could feel like the pressure of him coming up, his energy coming up. You could feel the warmth, the tingling, the goosebumps, the just like a while ago, Bob was here, but he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. But my ear, when he gets real close, my ear gets sometimes it feels like it's going to burn off. His energy is so intense, so hot, but it's only on one side. And I actually went and looked at my ear, and it was totally bright red. This one was not. So it can be things like that. You either have or you're going to feel him breathing on the back of your neck. And it could be just a really slight warm breath. It could be, or it could be very intense like Bob does. Now my ear's tickling like hell. Talk about, oh hell. They still freak me out when they touch me. It felt like he took his finger and he went like this and wiggled it. I'll do it up here. He went like this and wiggled it. Now my head's itching because he got so darn close. Their energy makes my head itch. It does make the rest of me itch. I don't know why. Like I said, everybody does energies, but I could literally feel full force it going into my hair and then moving. So watch for that. Whenever he does something or sends you signs or whatever, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. It helps so much if you tell them, I know that's you, I love you, and then they go, I'm getting through, now I can do some more stuff. damn chair. He said there's something you've been thinking about doing, but you've been putting it off because, say it again, you didn't feel like you should. You didn't feel like enough time has passed. You didn't feel like you felt like it would bring you too much pleasure, and you thought that was in some way disrespecting him, some way, like if you laugh too much, you feel guilty. You still got that going on, which they honestly want you to be happy. They want you to be over the top happy and not worry so much about the everyday, mundane things of this life that we forget about what we're supposed to be doing spiritually. We forget about the happy stuff. We forget about the good stuff. That I know what he's trying to say. It so now I'm blubbering. You feel guilty if you laugh too much. You feel like that is dishonoring his memory. And it's actually totally the opposite. I've never, ever talked to one that wants their loved one to sit down here and waller in grief forever over them. They love that you think about them. They love that you miss them. But what really makes them happy is if they can help you go on with your life and be really, really happy. He says, and it doesn't matter who you're with. Well, he says, it does in a way. It has to be a good person, it has to be somebody be nice to you, take care of you well. But he just did that thing with the finger again. Pew, right on my head. And he says, let me help you. Let me help you. In some way, let me help you move forward with your life. And now he's back behind me, pushing. He's pushing, like trying to. He's trying to push you forward, trying to push you out there, trying to push you to get going, to do what needs to be done. He wants you to do this. So ask him to help you if you want him to. That's totally up to you. That's your free will choice. Ask him to help. Ask him. And I don't know if I told you before, but I always tell people, don't ask Uncle Joe, who's up there, for financial help advice if he didn't have a pot to piss in, because he really doesn't understand how it works down here. I don't know, that just seems to be the way it is. So ask him to help you in a way that he could have helped you when he was here. Only he can do it different ways now, but he understands what you mean and what you want and what you're doing and what it takes to get there. He says right now he can just snap his fingers and do what the hell he pleases. So there's something he's like showing you opening the front door of your house and going out into the bright light. And I don't think he means coming out of your house, but you need to move through that door. You need to go out. He says, go out and grab it. Whatever that is out there for you, he wants you to go out and grab it. And not be afraid and not be ashamed that you're moving forward with your life without him. If that makes sense. And he's clapping. He says, that would make me very happy. And it would make me happier if I could help you do it. So they cannot override your free will choice. Like I always tell people, They can bring me the richest, most gorgeous man in the world, and I could go, nah, I want that guy over there that digs a ditch and makes $2 an hour. That's my free will choice. They can bring it to me. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, because I'm a little stubborn that way anyway. Because they're always going, Rhonda, we gave you good shit. What are you doing? You're not doing what you're supposed to do. So anyway, whatever that is you've been dragging your feet about because you feel like it would be disrespecting his memory in some, even if it's just a little disrespect, a little thing, it doesn't have to be this huge thing. He wants you to start doing it. He says you'll be just fine. And I'll be watching out for you. He said, actually, it would be honoring my memory more than you know. So move your feet, lose your seat.
Motion detected at the front door.
Oops, I didn't think to turn her down. My husband's leaving. So just whatever that thing is, and even, like I said, even if it's just a little bit of, oh, but I'm still supposed to be sad. I'm still not supposed to do that because it hasn't been long enough since he left, and I don't know how long he's been gone. He doesn't want you to do that. He wants you to start pulling out of that and going out and doing. Because he's showing this big, bright sun in front of you as soon as you step through that door. And it's not literally your front door. Why do I have this weird spot on my camera? Oh, good grief. I'll get this room aligned one of these days. Not tomorrow. So, anyway, that would be honoring him. And he's kind of dragging this little piece out, so he really wants you to do it. Asking, giving permission to help you. Cannot override your free will choice. I can't say that enough times. But asking. And then just watch and see. Allow whatever comes forward. But you can always say no to it if that certain person calls or somebody offers you something that's going to help lead you to that. You can always say no. I do. They're always whacking me over the head. Bob uses a pool noodle. I get out of line. He's talking about you eating something very, very sweet, but very, very good. And I don't think he's talking about candy. He's talking about some type of food. And then he takes a glass and he drinks it. So it's something, both eating and drinking, something very, very sweet, but very, 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 very good, he says. Overindulging. So whatever you're going to do tomorrow for Thanksgiving, watch for that really good, sweet something that somebody's going to have. I don't know if this drink is going to have alcohol in it. Maybe a really sweet. It doesn't look like wine. At least not what he's showing me. He's showing me a drink, and it's not always the exact drink. So just be aware that he knows that that's going to be there, whatever that is, and you're going to love it. Maybe it's some of your favorite food somebody's going to cook for you. Just remember I love you. I know I'm in your thoughts and prayers. He said the word hardy, Hardy. I don't think he's calling you Hardy. You know, usually when something's hardy, you know, it's like real strong, it's real sturdy, I don't know why he said that word. Might have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. When you get dressed tomorrow, he's talking about a buzzing noise. So, and it's going to be him trying to let you know how beautiful he thinks you look. So tomorrow, when you get dressed, wherever you're going to go, whatever you're going to do, it could be when you wake up, it could be when you're getting ready, it could be as you're leaving, it could be when you get to where you're going, it could be he's not saying exactly where this is going to happen. And maybe he doesn't know yet. Maybe he hasn't figured out how he's going to make it happen. They love electronics, smells, and noises because it's easy for them to do with their energy. So know whenever you hear, and it could be just a little bitty buzz, it could be a really loud buzz. Don't know. No clue because he's not saying. And maybe he hasn't decided yet. Anyway, know when you hear that. That's him popping in to say, you look gorgeous today. Okay, so with that, he's going to leave. He's saying, bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, baby. He's saying it in such a way that I feel like you're going to hear somebody say this. Probably not him, but you're going to hear somebody, like you could be walking through the store and you hear somebody talking even to their little kid. Could be in a movie, could be on Facebook, and they go, bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby. Anyway, much love to you, my dear. Happy holidays. Hope you get full tomorrow wherever you are. We're eating lots here. I got to get busy and clean the house some more. I work too much and I don't clean. See you later. Thank you very much. Nice to see you again. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.